It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Got it.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Daniel. They'll find Miller. That's complete.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
This is caught by Robinson. Touchdown, Chicago! Allen Robinson, 38 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check it backer, check it backer.
Uncle, over here.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. His throw incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and I think those numbers are going to increase.
Rodgers on target to Valdez-Scantling. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Here we go with Williams. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 21-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Extra point up and good by Crosby, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Hey, Wahoo!
On 2nd and 9, Daniel Robinson's got it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
General West.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he completes it to Cohen. And I think the ball's out.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery taking it in. And the Bears have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Box it. Go now. Slam. Check.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he fires one, but incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again.
Go. Mike 59.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Got a man. That's Allison. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Rodgers now on 1st down. Looking deep for Adams. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Daniel. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap for Daniel. He's got a man, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A final shot before the break. Daniel, he sets to fire deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
50. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Haywood.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, before the game, you and I were looking at the still undefeated teams in the league, and Detroit's technically won at 2-0-1. But let's look at the 3-0 teams. The Bills, Patriots, Chiefs, Cowboys, Rams, 49ers, and Packers. I'm guessing if I ask you who would lose first, you might say Buffalo, because they play New England this weekend.
I think you're right about that, because that's what you look at. What's the schedule tell us? We know the 49ers are safe because they got an open week coming, so they should be okay on that one. But you would say Buffalo, even though they're at home, New England gets them. But as a wild card, putting them on upset alert, Green Bay on Thursday night with a desperate Philadelphia team coming in. You know, you've got to be really careful with that, despite the fact Green Bay's defense has been so impressive in the early going.
Now Rodgers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Eddie Goldman with a sack. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Watch the screen. Watch it.
And 58 is a Mike.
They'll try and throw for it here. It got his man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Rodgers now on 1st down. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Khalil Mack, his 2nd sack of the night. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Check 24. Watch 24. Back north. 58, boy. 58. 58. Mike. Come on. X3. 218. Chopper. Check.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Check 4. Tighten out. You got 58.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
You ain't doing nothing today. 630. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. He's coming. We got double up. No. All right. Twist. No. Hold.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield.
Ready? 60 or. Big grip.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good. Backside guys, man, that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
On second down now, it's Cohen. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second-guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going. 88.
Here's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
6 man.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Boom, boom. Motion, motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get him. Motion man. Back north. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 58.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And he finds Jimmy Graham. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
26.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, nice 7.
58.
Yeah.
58. Come on. Stop your whining.
Rodgers again now. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
58's the mic. Delta.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. I got him. 58's the mic. 58.
Now Rodgers throwing again. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, orbit.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Time to go, night.
Boom, boom.
58's the mic. Go, 58's the mic. Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
So that'll back him up 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
58's the mic.
5. Run.
I'm coming after you. 58, boys. 58. 58's the mic.
10-30.
I'm coming. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go, 58.
Rodgers to throw once more. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Bring it. Box it.
58, Mike.
Get 300. Get 300.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Let's go, defense.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
Hey, box drop.
58's the mic.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Mike, 58, right there.
Here, Mike.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go, 58's the mic. Now watch one.
58's
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big ways. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Mike 42. Oh, you got deep?
It's complete to Robinson. Touchdown, Chicago! Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the night as the Bears push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly controlled right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set 50, plant.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Ready.
On 1st down, Cohen. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
How about that, partner? That's a gutsy run, a physical run, an explosive run, and he's inside the 10-yard line now. I don't know if you hand it to him again on this play, but make the defense think that you will, and maybe you have some options off of it.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
We got this. Mark 50, Mark 50, Mark 50. Now.
Throwing now, Daniel. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
26.
58, boy, 58. 58, Mike.
Watch the slant, watch the slant. Hey, exit.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Watch the slant.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 51 yards.
Hey, Haywood.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And it's caught. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. Second down and goal. Rodgers. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.